Jeff said, well, if they enjoy themselves enough, they will tell everybody on board what a great idea it is to do one of these repositionings, and we can make a little bit more cash from doing it. So I was thinking for that full cruise, I was thinking, just going through my head, I was saying, how can I put these people off? How can I make it their worst experience ever? And it's pretty difficult to make the Clipper Odyssey look bad, but I think, so this, before I introduce and go on to our normal thing of introducing our officers, I'd like to use this little bit of time as a public service broadcast on behalf of the crew of the Clipper Odyssey. Really, it serves as a warning for any guests thinking of taking a repositioning trip in the future. But I must admit, during these repositions, we do a little bit of work. Normally, it's getting the ship prepared for the next group of passengers. So I thought, we've got 13 extra pairs of hands on board. So, here they are. In Namibia, all excited, all happy, and looking forward to 6 days of relaxation before their trip begins. Soon changed. It wasn't all fun and games for them, ladies and gentlemen. We managed to get the cabins cleaned. It did take her a while. She had 64 to do, but 6 days was enough. She didn't really have much help from the cabin stewardesses, unfortunately. Sitting back, relaxing, enjoying life. What the crew normally do on these repositionings. Next to the deck crew, of course, but I'm you couldn't have scrubbed all those decks yourselves. I mean, surely there was somebody there to help. Oh, no, maybe not. There's that voice just having a nice
Jose and Ron.
So, next on the list, we still needed to eat while on board the ship. I mean, everybody needed to eat something. She didn't get out of the galley very often during the trip, but then we had to get served as well. Obviously, we had to have some service on board. You always have to have service. And then there's always the cleaning up afterwards that has to be done. I mean, it has to be cleaned up. And all the linens have to be cleaned after that. But at this stage, the expedition team sort of got into this as well. They just kind of enjoyed it, And I called Mike one morning. I think it was 10:30 in the morning. I said, Mike, it's calm outside, beautiful. Can we go out for an expedition stop, maybe just to swim in the ocean? Mike said, what do you think this is, a Zegram's cruise? It's 10:30. I haven't woke up yet. I said, but we need somebody to drive us out and have a swim. He says, well, count us out. So, there you go, we had to use some of our guests on board. Then our staff needed a bit of a break, they needed a drink one night before then. It was getting difficult for them, and during the day they had pretty much a good time also. Sunbathing. We had some nice weather. It was a very nice trip. We really enjoyed it. So then, again, not the Mike that you know. He comes across as a great guy, but I think this day he was complaining about something in his cabin. Was it the bathroom, Mike? No, it was the plumbing. It was the plumbing guy. So we had to call the plumber in. So plumbing really did need done. Chief engineer was having a terrible job down the engine room. It was 130 degrees Fahrenheit, believe it or not, down the engine room. Chief said, I'm not going down there. So there we go. We sent John down there. He helped out. The bosun didn't do much. They've just seen that he needed some help on deck with his painting and chipping. Right there, yeah. She was happy, ladies and gentlemen. That was, I think, something in her eye. I think she wasn't complaining about it. She was really enjoying herself. And then, well, you know, I thought, well, if the rest of them are doing it, you know, why can't I just put my feet up for a few days? So Greg, he's normally on the bridge. He likes being on the bridge anyway. So why not put him up there 24 hours a day? You could see he was there by himself, and well, me, I was just sitting back, relaxing, and it's really, you know, people think this is a great job, ladies and gentlemen. It's a struggle sometimes. And if that hasn't already put you off repositioning, ladies and gentlemen, I did mention yesterday the pirates. I did promise you that we would have no problem with pirates during the cruise. That does not go for a repositioning trip, I'm afraid. Sometimes, and in fact, every reposition you always get attacked by pirates. And this reposition was no different. A very vicious looking man came on board. And I said, you know, I'm not putting any crew member at risk against this. So of course there was only one option. Now who would like to go against that? A face only a mother could love. As we say back in Newcastle, a face, you know, like a bulldog chewing a wasp. It's horrendous, and I think, you know, but fair play, Kate did a great job fighting this guy off. Yeah, a big struggle between them, but after a few minutes, he was off. So you see the real reason we don't need armed guards on this trip, Kate. We've still got you here. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's why never. I would recommend that you never ever did a repositioning trip if you're ever offered it. So let's get back to the norm. Welcome on board, ladies and gentlemen. I'm always nice to people on real cruises, you see. So it's nice to have you with us. As I said yesterday, it's nice to have so many people join us. Welcome to the Clipper Odyssey. If you haven't been here before, and if you have, welcome back. A lot of people have been on the ship before. It's nice to see so many familiar faces.